Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome to the viewers and listeners. Today I am going to discuss on very important topic relevant to the current situation of Pakistan and Muslim world related to extremism and terrorism. This wave has damaged Pakistan and also the damaged Islamic concept of peace, tolerance and harmony. Under these dire circumstances, I thought it is necessary to explain to the Western and Islamic world the proper Islamic stance on extremism and terrorism. So, audience of today's talk, not only the Muslim world but also the Western world, in the light of Quran, the prophetic traditions underlying hadith and classical books of jurisprudence and theology. The purpose is to present this point of view to significant institutions of learning, important think tank and influential opinion making organization around the world, so that both are Muslim and non-Muslim who entertain doubts and reservation about Islam are able to understand Islam's stance on terrorism more clearly. First of all, I would like to explain the meaning of Islam and discusses its three categories. Number one, Islam, peace. Number two, Iman, faith. And number three, Ihsan, the spiritual excellence. These three words literally and figuratively represent peace, safety, mercy, tolerance, forbearance, love, kindness, benevolence, and respect for humanity. So, this is the crux of Islam, Iman, and Ihsan. You will find proper love and harmony in these words literally and formatively. Using Quranic verse and prophetic traditions, it demonstrates that the killing of Muslim and practice of terrorism against common people are not only unlawful and forbidden in Islam, but also represent of rejection of faith, means kufr. Referencing the exposition and opinions of jurists and expert of the Quranic exegesis and hadith, it has established that virtually all of the learned Islamic authorities have held the same unanimous opinion about terrorism throughout the entire 1400 years history of Islam. The concluding part of this discussion takes an account of proper means of effecting a change in society and correct way to readers wrong, as well as the Muslim responsibilities when he or she resides in non-Muslim country. Perhaps the most important aspect of this talk is that I would like to explain the ideology and mindset that pits on Muslim against another and leads to bloodshed in society. Let me dive into basic concepts. Number one, it is lawful for a group or organization to stand for his rights but peacefully. As you know, Islam is a religion of peace and safety and champions love and harmony in society. According to Islamic teaching, a Muslim is one from whose hand and the lives and properties of all Muslims and non-Muslims remain safe. Al-Muslimu man salim al-Muslimuna min lisanihi wa yadihi, as Prophet said in his verbal sayings. The sanctity of Muslim life and its protection occupies a fundamental place in Islamic law. Protection of life is basic objective of Sharia also. Taking anyone's life is an act that is forbidden and unlawful, and in some cases amount to disbelief. These days, the terrorists who in futile attempt to impose their own ideas and beliefs like TTP and Khawarij ruthlessly and discriminately kill people in mosques, marketplaces, government offices, and other public places are in fact committing a clear act of disbelief according to Quran and Sunnah. They are warned of a humiliating torment in this world and in the hereafter. So, terrorism in its very essence symbolizes disbelief and is a rejection of what Islam is stand for. When the forbidden element of suicide is added to its severity and gravity becomes even greater. Sources of Quranic verses and prophetic tradition prove that terrorism is unlawful in Islam, and that is an act of disbelief. This has been the opinion of many Islamic scholars throughout the 1400 years of Islamic history, including the eminent Imams of Quranic exegesis and Hadith in the authorities on logical jurisprudence. The importance Islam lays on the sanctity and dignity of human life can be gauged from the fact that it forbids discriminative killing even when Muslims are engaged in war against enemy troops. The killing of children, women, elderly people, religious leaders, and traders is strictly prohibited even during the war. This was provided by Prophet Muhammad in ethics and protocols of war, that you are not allowed to kill elders, you are not allowed to kill innocent people, women, children, you are not allowed to cut the trees. So parameter was described by Prophet Muhammad 14 centuries ago. Even you are fighting against enemies, there are certain restrictions during the war. How can be a believer, a true follower of Prophet Muhammad can engage himself into such act of terrorism and extremism? When Prophet said, you are not allowed to kill any women and children, you are not allowed to destroy the infrastructure, it means those who are acting this worst crime, they are disbelieving the Prophet. They are not following the footsteps of Prophet Muhammad Even they are called themselves, they are Muslims, but actually according to their according to their application, they are not Muslims. This is consensus of Muslim Ummah. So there is a clear sect of Islamic laws based on extreme distraction, and on the other hand there are people who invoke in the name of Islam to justify the discriminate and venting killing of men, women and children everywhere. It is a pity that such barbaric people claim that their activities are jihad. This is not jihad. It is no way is it permissible to hold foreign delegates under unlawful custody and murder them, another peaceful non-Muslim citizen, in retaliation for the interforce injustice and aggression of their countries? The ones who commits these acts has no relation to Islam or Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is a clear stance. Islam is not merely a religion. You must know, aware of that it is a complete deen or code of life. It provides a complete set of principles for every aspect of life and also made arrangements for the protection of society as a whole. The rights and duties of state institutions have been clearly detailed. All citizens of a Muslim state are duly bound to abide by its law, rules and regulations. One of these principles is that a Muslim state and society should be a paragon of peace and coexistence. When Prophet Muhammad migrated from Makkah to Medina, he established an inclusive society. The argument was Constitution of Medina, which consists of 63 articles, in which every citizen of state of Medina was given the right of citizenship, whether he is believer or non-believer. And this pact and agreement was signed with Jews, one of the major tribe of Jews, Bani Auf. And Prophet ﷺ assured them that you are given full rights of citizenship, you are allowed to go to your sacred places and offer your worship according to your faith. You will be provided livelihood, you will be provided safeguard, you will fight against the aliens attack, and you are the inclusive model of the state of Medina. This was diversity and populism and inclusiveness provided by Prophet Muhammad in state of Medina. Everyone was has equal rights. Everyone was free to exercise according to his will and wish. There was no enforcement. There was no enforcement to accept religion. As Quran says, La ikra fid din. There is no compulsion in religion. You are not allowed to force anyone to accept his ideas, to accept his ideologies and attributes. Islam is free. Everyone has free will and wish. But you have to, initiate dawah with peaceful manners. You can, start dawah, but with peaceful manner, not with arms. You are not allowed to, enforce your ideology, your application by force. You can invite them with peaceful manner, with argument. So there is no space of, judgmental influences. There is no place for strictness in Islam. For this reason, Islam strictly prohibited taking up arms against it, challenging authority and declare war against it. So I'm going to explain some verses from the Holy Quran in which who are mufsideen, Almighty Allah stated in different occasions. Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam also initiated and explained those verses of the Holy Quran according to the verbal sayings of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. Allah innahum humul mufsidun. Those who are creating corruption in the world. According to Abu Umama, Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam said that annahu qal humul Khawarij. Abu Umama said, Messenger of God said, they are the Kharijis, actually who are disturbing and creating fuss in the society. And he mentioned that they will continually causes strife and use tricky and deceit. Deceivers, they are deceivers. إنما جزاء الذين يحاربون الله ورسوله يسعون في الأرض فسادا أن يقتلوا أو يصلبوا. At the end, Quran said, indeed those who wage war against God and His Messenger and remain engaged in creating mischief in the land, perpetrators terrorism, robbery and vulgarity amongst the Muslims, their punishment is that they should be slain or crucified on their hands and their feet. يحاربون الله ومحاربة المسلمون في حكم محاربته. Imam Tabari said, they wage war against Messenger of God and waging war against the Muslim take the same legal ruling as waging war against him. So Armed Forces of Pakistan, as DGISPR prescribed the policy statement of Islamic Republic of Pakistan, actually armed forces, they are following the footsteps of policy of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which was prescribed in his verbal sayings against Khawarij. So our lines are very clear. We are following the policy of Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, and we are following the policy of Sayyidina Ali. Sayyidina Ali actually did not negotiate with Khawarij. Actually, they fled. They don't believe in negotiation. They are deceivers. They deceive Muslims. Sayyidina Ali, at the place of Nehrawan, he has eliminated Khawarij. Sayyidina Ali has killed them. So only solution is to eliminate and eradicate and kill the Khawarij to establish the peace. اجمعوا على أن المراد المحاربين المفسدين في هذه الآية. Then Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam elaborate some of their signs. I would say Prophet says, Ihdasul Isnan. It is narrated in Bukhari, Kitab Istitaba Murtaddin wal Mu'anidin wa Qatlihim, the book on demanding and renderance of the apostate and reprobates and fighting them. Imam Bukhari quoted Imam Muslim, Ibn Majah, narrated by Nisai in Sunan Kitab Tahrimud Dam. These are different references, but with the shortage of time, I cannot quote many references. There are more than 50 or 100 references. Prophet said, what are the signs of these Khawarij? Ihdasul Isnan, number one. They will be young in age. Sufaha'ul Ahlam, they will be brainwashed as youngsters are brainwashed by TTP. Kathul Lahya, they will have thick, unkept beard. Musammirul Adar, they will wear their lower garments high upon their legs. Yakhruju nasu min qibal al-mashriq, they will emerge from the east of centuries. La yadaluna yakhrujuna hatta yakhruju akhirum ma'a masih dajjal. Many people ask that how can you say that TTP are fitna al-Khawarij? Prophet said, the argument is number 6 point of his verbal saying, they will continue to appear and the last of them appear with the Antichrist, with implies that they will continue to emerge in every generation. Prophet said they will emerge at the till the end of time. La yujavizu imanum hanajirahum. Their faith will not pass their throats. يتمعقون ويتشددون في الدين. They will be extremists in religious matters. And some of the signs, يقول يسيئون الفعل. They will be extremely oppressive, bloodthirsty and violent. هم شر الخلق والخليقة. They will be the most evil of the creation, worst of the creation. يتعنون على أمارائهم ويشهدون عليهم بالضلالة. They will defame their rulers and charge them with misguidance. يسفكون الدم بالحرام. They will shed blood that is inviolable. الأجر العظيم لمن قتلهم. Those who fight against them will earn a great reward. A great reward is given by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam who will fight against them. So tidings for armed forces of Pakistan that you have been guaranteed by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam that you will be rewarded great reward. You are fighting against them. You are eliminating them. Certificate has given by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam to those who are fighting against Khawarij. So Afwaj Pakistan armed forces are fighting against Khariji mindset. It means Afwaj Pakistan, they deserve the greatest immense reward provided by Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Khairun qatali man qatalahu. The one who is killed by them is the best person killed. You are the best person. Those who are martyred by Khawarij are the people, the youngsters of armed forces. I would love to say to the families of armed forces of Pakistan, your sons are, killed by Khawarij. They are the best person killed. It is the saying of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Bada shaheed hai. Sharru qatli tahta adim as-sama. They are the worst of those who slain under the heavens. Last but not the least, sign number 30, innahum kilabun nar. They would be made the dogs of the hell in the hereafter. So they are the dogs of the hell. This is the clear statement of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So it should be clear that there is no room for dialogue with Khawarij, because the policy statement of Quran, policy statement of verbal sayings, more than 200 sayings regarding Khawarij is present. And policy of Sayyidina Ali karamallahu wajhul kareem is very loud and clear. You should eliminate them. You should kill them because they are worst of creation. They are dogs of the hell. They are actually disturbing the environment in the society. They are actually creating hurdles for the peace. They are going for the killing of innocent people because they are the worst of creation. So clarity of guidance for all humanity. I pray to God through the means of this discussion, open the eyes of the confused, establish proof against the corrupt, and makes it a positive step in eliminating the scourge of terrorism that plagues our land, Pakistan. Okay. And my final prayer is all praises belong to Almighty Allah, the Lord of the worlds, and may blessing and salutations be upon our Master Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and upon his family, companions, and all who follow his excellent example until the last day. I would like to sum up my discussion with the saying of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, in which he said, "Khairun nasi man yanfa'un nas," the best among people who is source of benefit for the people. Prophet did not say the best among Muslim, Khairul Muslim. So Islam is globalized religion. The message of Islam is love, harmony, peace, sanctity of every Muslim, of every mankind. Stay tuned with us. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.